backyard just
No, I didn't even go to. I didn't even get there. She wouldn't let me go parking, and after that, I backed off and started walking off.
If there is such order.
I am. I'm familiar with who you are.
Okay, so I know you are. I know
You want to intimidate people?
Keep walking.
Go ahead, back up.
You're not walking at
back
all.
Back up.
Nope.
Back up.
In a shocking case that could set a legal precedent, a senior citizen's encounter with law enforcement has escalated into what might become one of the largest lawsuits ever filed against police officers. On June 23, 2024, Vaya MS, a senior citizen, was walking down a residential street in Springfield, Missouri, when she noticed an empty house she was interested in renting. Curious about the property, she stepped onto the front yard and attempted to look at the backyard size. A neighbor asked her to leave, which she did immediately. However, the neighbor reported the incident to the Springfield Police Department, leading to an encounter captured on body camera footage. Stay tuned as we dive into the details of this case and its potential implications for police accountability. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Cops and Consequences for more in-depth analyses of critical legal battles.
I think the dude I called even knew what was going on. I just randomly asked him, "Okay, can we go in your house? And do you want to press charges?"
I guess.
Yes and yes.
Hello. Hello, sir.
I believe Susan called.
Yeah, that'll be my mother. Okay, it's that house right there.
Yeah, so is she still here? Can I talk to
Yes,
her?
she is. She's in the bathroom right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I was the one who found out that was unlocked.
Okay. Did you see the female back there, too?
I saw her walking back there, and I yelled at my mom that somebody's going in the backyard, and I ran out and stopped her.
Yeah, okay. When was the last time you guys noticed?
That's actually the female right there.
Okay. You want to talk with
Right
her?
over there. The one with the blue bag.
Hey, police, stop.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Yeah. So, somebody seen you, into the backyard? Yeah.
Well, see, I seen the people move out, and they had a box of stuff. When they moved out, that was in the yard for free. So I seen they moved out, and I said, well, I'm going to check out the backyard, see how big it is, because it's empty. She cussed me up one side and down the
Who
other.
did?
That lady.
Who? This lady?
Yes, she did. She said,
Cussed you out?
can't. Yeah, she says, you can't go back there. Don't you ever send anybody back there in that yard. I said, ma'am, I wasn't going in there. I was just trying to look at the backyard, see if it was
Where
big
do you
enough.
live?
I live at Battlefield Towers.
Live at Battlefield Towers?
Yeah.
You walk there after
Yeah.
getting groceries?
Yes. That's the only way I have to get around.
Okay.
I was not doing nothing wrong, sir.
You're in the backyard just...
No,
seeing how
I didn't even go to. I didn't even get there. She wouldn't let me go
Hey,
back
why are you
there.
yelling at me? Am
I'm sorry,
am I yelling at
because-
you? No. Okay,
I'm sorry.
let's chill out, okay? I'm trying to figure out what's
I
going on,
have
okay?
anxiety. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yeah,
you're
I
fine.
can't deal with that.
Sorry I had to raise my voice. You were raising your voice, okay?
Because of my anxiety, because it's stupid. All I wanted to do was look at the backyard because
So how far did you get into the yard?
I didn't even get to where her dog was because the dog started barking when I came back, so I
don't know
came
where her
on.
dog is. Where?
It's right between the houses with the...
So you went between the houses.
No, I was walking toward the backyard. I didn't get to the back.
You didn't get to the backyard?
No.
Why were you looking in the backyard again? Just to see how big it was?
To see how big...
Were you looking at buying the house?
Well, I thought maybe he was going to rent it or something, and I was trying to see the yard
So
to see if it was big enough.
Okay. I'm just trying to get your story here, okay?
That's my story.
I gotta get both sides.
I understand that. Well, thank you for doing that. But I didn't do anything wrong.
So you saw he was moving out, so you were going to check out the backyard, see how big it was, because you were
Right.
thinking about renting the house, if it was
Correct.
up for rent.
Exactly.
She came out and started yelling and
She
cursing
yelled
at
at me through the kitchen window.
you. Oh, okay.
I just turned around and left and went ahead and walked and got my groceries. I don't want to live there anyway because I can't live next to that because I'd be doing this all the time.
Yeah, we don't want
I
that.
have.
Your anxiety would go crazy, wouldn't it?
At PTSD, she don't know that.
Okay. I'm sorry that you have that, okay? What is your name?
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, because I'm talking to you, and I'd like to know your name for, what's
I
going
don't
on
want her
here.
to know my damn name. I don't want her to know nothing about me.
I'm not giving her your name. This is for me.
I don't understand why you always have to give your name. I just didn't do nothing. No, I did.
What's wrong with giving a name? You got something to hide, or
Not hardly.
not hardly? Well, then what is your name?
It's Vita Mines. Spell it yourself. I'm tired. I've just walked in the sun and I'm walking back in the sun. And she wants to complain about it because I wanted to check out the yard so I can possibly maybe rent this house or whatever.
You just go grocery shopping, or
Yes, I did. Walked all the way to Food for Less.
you walked pretty far, didn't you?
Yes, I did. And I'm hot. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. And I just want to go home. And I didn't think.
Well, I need to know your name, okay? You need
Vita Mines.
you
That's
need-
all I'm telling you. That's
No,
my name.
You need to spell it out for me.
No, I don't.
I
You
have
can
to
spell it.
identify you. Vita
Sure.
Mize?
Mainz.
Mainz?
This is German. MEINTS, and that's all I'm telling you. Figure the rest out yourself. I live at Battlefield Towers, and that's all I'm telling you. Because I have
Well,
not
I
done
need to
nothing.
identify you because I have reasonable suspicion that you were trespassing on that property, okay?
I was not trespassing on that property.
Okay, as of this moment, you are detained, so you have to identify yourself.
VETA, stupid.
The officers argued that Miss Mez was legally required to identify herself under Missouri law, citing reasonable suspicion of trespassing. While Section 84.710 of the Missouri Revised Statutes grants Kansas City Police the authority to demand identification, this statute does not apply to Springfield. However, Section 78-3650 allows officers to request identification during a lawful detention. The crux of the issue lies in whether Miss Mez's detention was lawful. According to Section 569.140, trespassing in the first degree requires entering a fenced or posted property, which Miss Mez did not do. Section 569.150, however, defines second-degree trespassing as entering another's property without permission, an offense of absolute liability. This broad language likely gave the officers reasonable suspicion, if not probable cause, to detain her.
Well, that's not very nice.
Well, you ain't very nice either, so there you go.
I was starting out nice till you started yelling at me.
No, you yelled at me first. She yelled at me first. You want to get the truth about it. Gets my PTSD in. And then you want to stop me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad you did. I'm glad you didn't have nothing else better to do with your time.
I don't want to put you in handcuffs, okay?
Well, whatever. Do whatever it is you got to do.
What's your date of birth?
I was born in October 27, 1959. I'm 5'2". I weigh 90 pounds. I have PTSD. I have anxiety disorder, depression disorder. I did not do anything wrong. I'll be 65 years
Don't
old.
put your hands behind your back for me.
No.
Stop resisting. Stop.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay. I didn't want to have to do this,
Yes,
all right?
you did, or you
What do
wouldn't
you
have done
mean?
it.
You're the
love
one who
it.
was
You
freaking
guys
out.
That's all you guys do.
The officers handcuffed Miss Mez, claiming she was freaking out. While handcuffs do not automatically escalate a Terry stop to an arrest, their use must be justified by safety concerns or the risk of flight. In this case, Miss Mez's verbal dissent did not warrant such restraint. The Western District Missouri Court of Appeals 1999 ruling in State v. Farrer emphasizes that excessive restraint can transform a detention into a de facto arrest, requiring probable cause. Here, the officers likely had probable cause for second-degree trespassing, but the unnecessary use of handcuffs raises serious questions about their conduct.
You don't do nothing else to old people. No.
Let go of your phone.
Let go of the phone. I'm done being nice with you.
Here, why don't you just, here, check my purse.
What's your deal?
Take whatever you want.
What's your deal, man?
I have PTSD and she does set it off.
Okay.
You guys are not listening, but that don't matter
And
to
you
you.
were on a property that you're not allowed to be on.
Okay, I seen that it was still empty. I said, well, I'm just going to walk back and look at the backyard, see if it's big enough for my dog.
So you just admitted you trespassing on property.
I didn't
You have
even
no
get
permission to be there.
I walked
And you're
between.
walking on the property to look in the backyard.
I didn't get to get to the backyard. I got to where the end of that there.
Okay, what's your date of birth again?
October 27th, 1959. Would you like me to bow down to you too?
Why would I want that?
Hey,
That's
you
weird.
act like
Why
you're.
are you being weird?
Oh, hey, aren't we all?
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
So where were you headed to with all your stuff? Because you obviously just got
Sir,
out of there.
I walked from Battlefield Towers to Food for Less. I walked all the way down Woodland Street. I didn't make no stop. I
Who
left
do you
it.
know that lives over here then?
I live at Battlefield Towers.
Okay, so why,
I walked down
if you live
Woodland to
at
go
Battlefield Towers, why are you trying to look in a backyard? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
because I have another dog. And I was trying to see how big the yard was because I knew the house was empty. That's why. And I didn't even get to where that big tree is right there by the house because her dog started barking. And after that, I backed off and started walking off after she cussed me out.
Vita Mints, October 27th.
Vita Mines.
Mines,
Yes.
whatever.
I'll see if I can.
Yeah, because I told him that, but he don't remember.
So here's the thing. This house is still owned, okay? And there's people that are watching that house, okay? I've already contacted the owner, and he wants to pursue charges against anybody that's on his property.
Okay.
So you are not to be on this property.
I
And if I
understand.
catch you here, I'm going to take you to jail for trespassing.
Okay, well,
Do
you won't
understand
ever.
that?
Yes, sir, I do,
Okay.
and I won't
We're
ever
gonna
do
take-
that
We're
again.
going to take those off you,
I just.
and you can continue walking out to where you live, okay?
Thank you.
You understand why we're here, though?
Yeah, because there's no such thing as freedom.
So here's the thing. I get charged with enforcing the law. That's part of my job. Talking to people on the street who are, I've been told, are in conjunction with a crime I'm investigating. That's part of my job. You mentioned freedom. Part of people's freedom is property rights. Okay?
They should have
And
done
that's
that
what
for
you
my
violated.
son.
That's what you violated when you went onto their property. So
Yeah.
I'm here to enforce people's property rights.
And it takes.
But I know that you don't agree with what we do.
No, I do.
But you're good
a
to move
point.
along.
Okay, thank you.
You are free to go.
Thank you.
After releasing Miss Mez, the officers spoke with the neighbors who had called them, further documenting the incident.
Yeah, it's kind of like I'm starting to get a little uncomfortable because like both houses on either side of me are vacant.
At least you know who owns this one. But
Yeah.
this chick is going to be tied to this. I'll put her in as a person of interest. Her story doesn't even make sense. She claims she knew it was vacant and was going to the back to see if it was big enough for a dog. Like, that story doesn't make any sense to me.
She
So-
would have had no way to know it was vacant unless she
Was inside.
She says she's seen people moving from
yeah, she
here.
claims she saw people
So
move
she was
out,
thinking
but
about renting it.
no, but she hasn't seen anybody move out because
It's not even up for
things
rent.
weren't
Yeah, I
moved.
know.
With it being a few months, I mean, we've had those heavy rainstorms too. I'll do my best to see if I can get any fingerprints off that window that's on the ground.
Well, maybe the sill going in. They'd
Yeah,
had
it was
to.
still going in, but with the heavy rain we've had, that kind of washes the oils away from our fingers. But we'll do our best. But
Well, thank you guys.
Absolutely.
And I'll give Gary a call and
yeah, we'll give him a call too. Just let
Cry.
him know what's going on. Would you mind to fingerprint that back window?
The one, is it on the
The one that's
ground?
on the ground in the back, yeah.
In the backyard?
And then maybe like just inside that window sill.
You got a fingerprint kit?
I do. Her story just doesn't make sense. She lives at Battlefield Towers, just down the freaking street.
She
Why the hell
walks
is she
to,
here?
She walks to Food for Less. So she said that she was walking here. She didn't have any bags. She just had her little pink purse or whatever.
So she did go to Food for Less.
Yeah, she went to Food for Less, and then on her way back, she somehow, by the grace of God, she stopped right in front of us. So
Yeah.
bad luck on her part. But
It's very bad luck on her part.
I was like, "Why are you going back there?" And she's like, "Well, I was seeing how big the backyard was because I seen people moving out, and if it was up for rent, I was gonna rent it." I'm like, "Okay."
No, you weren't. You already rent a place. Why would you come rent this place?
I'm gonna go try to pull some prints. We'll see.
One officer attempted to dust for fingerprints but found no usable evidence. Miss Mess's son, who runs a YouTube channel, obtained the body camera footage and shared it online. He also launched a Give, Send, Go campaign to cover her living and legal expenses, indicating a potential lawsuit against the Springfield Police Department. This case highlights the growing trend of civilians using social media to hold law enforcement accountable.
Like, stop
I was
resisting.
talking with
I
them
will
and I was
slam
watching you. And then because I heard you raise your voice at her, and so that's when I was like, I'm gonna keep an eye on that. And then I see her like starting to pull away from you and stuff, and I was like, oh no, we about to
She wouldn't
dump
have
this
got-
59-year-old
She wouldn't have gotten far.
Officers must consider the potential harm when using force, especially with vulnerable individuals like senior citizens. One officer's comment about slamming Miss Mess if she resisted is deeply troubling and raises concerns about his judgment. Miss Mess's actions, though technically a violation of trespassing laws, were socially acceptable and far from criminal. Her vocal objections to the detention and transparency about her mental health conditions underscore the need for more compassionate policing. In a separate incident on September 16, 2022, constitutional activist Daniel Castillo was detained at Schenectady City Hall while exercising his First Amendment right to film. Section 140.05 of the New York Penal Law defines trespassing as knowingly entering or remaining unlawfully on premises. However, a lawful order to leave must be issued for a trespassing charge to apply. Castillo argued that his detention was based solely on his exercise of First Amendment rights, a claim that could invalidate any trespassing charge.
A pending court issue, he's escorted to court. The standing orders in place.
Right.
He was there to go investigations, can't go to offices. He said he had to go to the mayor's office, had an appointment, had some business. I checked with them, and they said because of pending litigation, they want to speak to him.
Okay.
I explained the process that if we wanted to talk to another office, we'd do it outside the security checkpoint, we'd bring the people down, they assist them in any way. I allowed him to walk from the outside areas here. He tried to get in the clerk's office, I wouldn't let him in.
Okay.
So that's kind of where we stand now.
What's up, sir?
How's it going? Can you please identify yourself?
Sergeant Joseph Gatta.
Badge number 2111.
Yep. What is the ultimate goal here? You can't just hang out here all
I'm
day.
not hanging out.
Okay.
Did you not hear just what he said?
Yeah.
He just said that I'm trying to go to the clerk's office.
But you can't go there, so.
Why not?
Because you're not allowed in there, right?
Why not, though?
It's pending investigation, any business conducted outside.
Is that a court order?
If you want to talk to anybody, you can do it over there.
Is there a court order saying I'm not allowed to be here?
They can allow or not allow anybody
That's not how
in
it
here.
works.
It
That's
is.
not how it works. Can you please identify yourself, please, sir? And you?
Do you want him out of here, or?
He's-
40?
You know, I let him walk the
And
halls
Bert?
and videotape, but by the order of Chief Whipple, any business is to be conducted outside the security checkpoint.
So here's the
staff
thing.
members in.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
What staff member do you need to talk to, sir? He said that he's willing to get a staff member to talk to you, but you have to do it over there.
Why are you telling me I have to? Well, you don't even have paperwork yourself stating that, what he's saying.
Okay. I don't carry around all of our orders in my
Then
pocket.
I'm going to need you, right, to do what you normally do, is investigate,
I am.
okay, and find out if there is such order.
I am. I'm familiar with who you are.
Okay, so I know
Do
you
you-
are. I know you are. So it's verbal. See what I mean?
Okay.
It was never told to me. It's told to them. I was never mailed anything. It's not legal.
Okay, but they're not
It's
going to
not
allow
legal.
you in any of the offices.
Which they have no right. You know what
Yes,
they're
they
doing,
do.
right? No, they're violating my rights. Do you know the oath you took, right? This one right here?
They have the
Sir, I'm
complete
sorry.
right to
Sorry.
not allow you in
no,
one of the
they
offices.
don't.
Yes, they do.
I have the same equal rights as every other citizen here.
Okay.
If you violate that, you're violating the First Amendment right, freedom of the press.
Okay.
Okay, I'm a journalist, independent journalist, investigative journalist.
Good.
Okay, I have a right to do this.
See,
Sir, I am continuing.
Unless we're going to
I'm
kick him
talking
out
to
and
you.
arrest him, then we're going to.
I am trying to go upstairs, like I have a right
He can't go to the
to.
office, so the business has to be conducted over there. I'm willing to bring whoever he wants down. The mayor's office will speak to him.
Listen, see what I mean?
But
But where paperwork are they showing me? They're
Is it
not
to the
providing-
point where he's going to be arrested for trespassing?
I haven't done anything.
The only- the only crime is if they ask you to
that's
leave and
not
you refuse
it's
to
not
leave.
lawful.
That's trespassing.
It's not lawful. Not during business hours. Think about what you're saying.
Would
Think
you
about
like
what
to
you're
have someone
saying.
from the clerk's office come down
Okay,
and get the paper
that's
for
up to
I can do
you.
it.
I was trying to go in. Let me
No,
speak. Can I
said
speak?
no.
I already explained to him. Okay, I was trying to go in and he was violating my rights to do so. All right, without clause. Okay, so this is the oath you took to.
Okay.
Okay, First Amendment. I have a right to conduct business here. What's the issue? Tell me.
The issue is that you can conduct your business, but over there.
See, now you're restricting my movement, telling me where I can go in a public space. You're violating my rights. It's not going to happen.
Okay.
You're either going to get
We
the
will
clerk.
we will see.
Yeah, we will see. You're either going to get the clerk, right?
Yes,
and
but you
them
have to
help
go
me.
over
No,
there.
I don't have to go anywhere. Stop
They're
violating
not
my
going to.
rights.
They're not going to allow you in the office.
So what? I have a right to be anywhere else. I feel like conducting my business.
No, you don't.
Well, who says?
Was there an order of protection?
Who
against
says?
them?
See? Is there order of protection? Is there?
There was one,
Why don't you
yes.
investigate? Why don't you investigate? You can go get my paperwork.
Do that.
Yeah, see, do your job.
Just tell him, if you'd like, you can have the clerk or the office
Feel
come down
free.
here.
Have her come down.
Can you run this mail's information and let me know if there's still an order of protection barring him from City Hall? This guy's the worst.
I got on the phone when they told me the front desk what it was. Like, how do you want me to proceed with this? Before I go upstairs and they walk down.
You take notes because you're representing them. That's what you're doing. You're the Sarge, all right? So they, whether I don't know if you guys look up to them, but they look up to you.
Okay, Daniel.
So they're
Yep.
gonna follow your lead.
I was called here by him, so yes,
But
I'm
you're
done.
gonna act on it though, right?
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yes,
Are we
depending
gonna
on
follow-
what depending on what happens with this
Are we
phone
gonna
call.
enforce
Yes.
law? Are we gonna enforce law or feelings?
Depending on what happens with this
No,
phone
you're
call.
law enforcement.
Yes.
You're law enforcement, man.
Trespassing
Think
is a
about
law,
what you're
Daniel.
saying, you're law enforcement. Yeah, I'm gonna be right here. I need to hear this conversation.
No, you don't.
All right. Well, as long as the officer's next to you, that's, and I can go anywhere I want in a public space. So, you mind not restricting my movement?
They're talking right now.
And
you can stay right
in
there.
a public space.
It's a marriage license application.
Yes.
Okay.
And why can't I go in there in person?
Because you don't need to.
Why?
Because we're providing you the service by giving you what you're looking for.
Well, technically, you'd be providing it if I went in without being harassed. I got the paperwork.
I disagree.
Okay. So when I go to do that, to file complaints against you, what you'll see is you keep me out of that office. Because remember, I have the right to file my grievances, okay, to our government. See, that's another thing about the Constitution. We have a First Amendment rights, freedom of religion, freedom of the press, freedom of speech. You understand? And I know they're not teaching you that at the academy. I know that. But guess what? I'm here. I'll teach you. I'll educate you, inform you however you want it. But you're going to learn whether you want it or not.
I'm a lucky man.
Yes, you are.
Hello.
Are you here for the mayor's license?
Yes.
Okay, Sam's getting it.
Okay.
Along with the pamphlet.
All right. Thank you.
Are you over there still?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So he's allowed in the building, he's not allowed to record. In case they have for legitimate business purposes per the chief of police.
He is here to pick up a marriage license, which I am hand delivering to him right now.
He's allowed in the building, but there is nobody allowed to record in the building.
Okay.
That's the end of it. So he can go in the building, but he's not allowed anyone recording in there. This is a county threat, they can be removed.
Okay.
There'll be signs going up and everything else. You don't have to tell them all that, but long story short is, in the building, no recording.
All right. And if he refuses?
If he refuses, then he can be arrested.
Okay. Perfect. So if would it just be trespassing? I don't know what the law is for not being able to record.
Oh, I'll call you right back.
Yep.
Yeah, good
Here's
job.
the paperwork.
Good job. You
Okay.
did great.
I have official word
great.
on everything that you're allowed to do. Do you understand?
Don't care because I know my rights.
Okay.
So, are we all set here? Oh,
So he's allowed to
if
be
you want
any.
to say something? Oh, you could tell me the incident number, please.
Okay, you are allowed to be
Incident
anywhere
number.
you want in the building.
I don't want to
You
hear
cannot
that.
record in here anymore.
So, I can't record in here anymore. That's what you guys are saying?
I'm telling you, you can't record past that area right
Who
there.
said that to you, though? I'm just curious.
The chief of police.
The Chief, Eric Clifford.
Yes.
The Chief of Police stated
Yes.
that I am not allowed to
You can
film
only
you.
record in City Hall up until the security entrance and then nowhere beyond.
So where's the statute for that?
Huh?
What federal statute? What written law says
I'm
that?
just
No, I'm just
advising you.
curious. I'm just curious.
Okay.
What law is that?
I'm going to find out soon. I just got word
see,
from the
so
chief.
you're just making up.
making up
You're
anything.
a clown.
Sergeant Gatta claimed Castillo could be arrested for trespassing if he refused to stop filming, but this contradicts the First Amendment's protection of the right to record public officials. While the Second Circuit has not explicitly ruled on this issue, other federal circuits, such as the 11th Circuit in Smith v. City of Cumming, have recognized this right. Any restrictions on filming must be content neutral, narrowly tailored, and leave ample alternatives for communication. A total ban on filming in public areas of City Hall would likely fail this test.
Please,
Are you done here then?
Do not rush me.
Are you
I'm
done here
talking,
then?
conducting business still. So, Mr. Andrews, thank you very much.
Your official business all set, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm walking out right now. Stop touching me. Back up, dude. Get out of my
You
face.
can turn off that
Get
right
out of
now.
my face.
You can turn that off
I'm
right
walking
now.
out.
Okay.
Get out of my
Go.
face.
Go.
Tyrant.
Go.
Get out of my... Dude, the
Go.
body camera's on, right?
Yes, it is.
Good.
Go.
Good. You're done. I want
Okay.
the incident number.
Perfect. I'll give it to you outside.
Let's
Let's go.
Clown. What you want? Do something. I dare you. I dare you to do something, clown.
Go.
Stop touching me.
Keep walking.
Stop touching me.
Keep walking.
I'm walking.
Keep walking.
I'm walking.
Keep walking.
I'm walking. You want to intimidate people?
Keep walking.
Go ahead, back up.
You're not walking at
back
all.
Up.
Nope.
Back up.
No, you back up. That's the entrance.
You're in my space.
Turn around.
You're in my space.
Your business
You're
is
in my
over.
space.
Turn around.
Back the f- up.
Turn around.
You see that, right? You gotta see that for yourself. Violating my Fourth Amendment rights.
Okay.
Violating my First Amendment rights. Violating my 14th Amendment right. Section 1. Tyrant.
Follow me.
Get my incident number.
Follow me.
Following Castillo's encounter, Schenectady Mayor Gary McCarthy issued an executive order banning filming in city-owned properties, except during public meetings. This policy has sparked multiple lawsuits, including one filed by Daniel Warman on July 10, 2024. Sean Paul Reese, another auditor, was arrested for trespassing after refusing to stop filming. These cases highlight the ongoing tension between government transparency and citizens' First Amendment rights. This case is a stark reminder of the importance of holding law enforcement accountable and protecting our constitutional rights. If you found this analysis insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to Cops and Consequences for more deep dives into critical legal issues. Together, we can shed light on the stories that matter most. Thank you for watching.